It's Heather. I'm going to talk quickly with you about bobbins. So I showed you a picture of what these look like, and I have two examples here. There are other types, but bobbins for knitting are different from bobbins for sewing. Some of you that sew may know sewing bobbins. They're the little flat kind of plastic. They have two donut sizes with a little core in the middle. Bobbins for knitting are a little bit different. These are flat and plastic, but not really three-dimensional. And what happens is you wind on, so let's say your Intarsia project includes red and blue. These are left over from a previous project. You would wind up your bobbins with some yarn. This probably is more than you need, depending on your project, for each bobbin, for each section of your chart. And we're gonna go over that in the next section. So another kind of bobbin is this one. The great thing about bobbins is they have these little locks on them, and that helps hold the yarn in place so that while you are knitting with it, okay, you can unwind a little bit, knit with it, but lock it in place so that it just kind of hangs like this, right? So you don't have this long bunch of yarn hanging on the back of your work, which can really get knotted up and get in the way. You can forego bobbins altogether, and plenty of people do this. I, however, don't recommend it, especially if you're just starting with Intarsia. At a minimum, you should make a little, like a little ball of yarn where you can unroll as you go. But again, this is going to tend to potentially get tangled up behind your work, and then you'll be spending lots of time separating things as you are trying to work your way across the chart. So my suggestion, get some bobbins and set yourself up. We're going to talk about how many you're going to need for this particular project based on your chart, and then you'll know moving forward, every time you have a chart, how to figure out how many bobbins you're going to need for that particular chart.